going to learn about fables. Fables are very different than fairy tales, and I'm going to explain why. On the cover, I also have The Boy Who Cried Wolf. This is the fable that I'm going to be sharing with you today. But first, how are fairy tales and fables different? Fables are fiction stories, just like fairy tales. You can see in this picture there's a lion and a mouse as the main characters. Fables frequently have animals as the main characters. The animals act like people. You can see here that there's a turtle, a tortoise, and a rabbit or a hare. This is the fable, The Tortoise and the Hare. And they're wearing clothing and they're standing on 2 feet and they're actually going to have a relay race. Fables teach a lesson. Another word for a lesson is a moral. Moral is a word that means lesson. The author's purpose is to entertain and teach a lesson in fables. Now you might ask, Miss Barnett, I don't see how these are so different than fairy tales. Well, listen up because here is the main difference. The main difference between fables and fairy tales is that in fables, the good character does not always have a happy ending. The bad character doesn't have to die or disappear. Sometimes in fables, the bad character wins, which is extremely different than fairy tales, in which we know that the bad character always leaves the good character alone. Well, the reason why this is so different is because in fables, the author is trying to teach us a lesson, and sometimes the lesson that we need to learn is one that has the bad character winning. So today I'm going to show you the story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, and we're going to see if we can learn something from it. As I read, I want you to think about the lesson that the boy should learn. Here we go. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. This is one of Aesop's fables. You may watch as I read along. Once upon a time, there lived a shepherd boy. Oh, I'm so bored. Isn't there anything fun I can do? The shepherd boy came up with an idea, and he ran into town yelling, "Wolf! Wolf, wolf, there's a wolf!" Where's the wolf? The village people all came out with sticks and clubs. I just made that up. I can't believe I tricked you all. The village people became furious, and they left. The boy had so much fun playing the wolf trick again. A few days later, the boy played the wolf trick again. Wolf, 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 there's a huge wolf, 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 there's a huge wolf! The people came out running with their sticks and clubs again. I tricked you again. You evil boy. We're never going to fall for this trick again. The people were even more furious, this time when they left. Then one day, a big and scary wolf really did appear. Oh! Help, please, someone help! There's a wolf! There's there's a wolf! There he goes again. Does he think we're going to fall for that trick again? That's absurd! Hearing his cries, the village people didn't move an inch. But it was at that time that the wolf ate all the sheep. Oh no! My sheep, my poor sheep! And that is the end. So, in The Boy Who Cried Wolf, we have to think about what is the moral of the story. What is the moral of the story? What is the lesson that we learned? Well, the lesson that we learned is that we should never tell a lie. The boy in this story told a lie, and when he told lie after lie after lie, And finally, when he was telling the truth that there was a wolf, the people in the town didn't believe him. So you should take away from this story that you should never tell a lie. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on fables, and I look forward to sharing more lessons with you tomorrow.